Oh wait. Welcome back to the channel. Me and Jasper did a grocery run today, and Arvid's just kind of joining us over here in between his work sessions upstairs. And he's gonna see what we got at the grocery store today. We're trying to, we've been doing the whole food plant-based diet for over a year now, and this is kind of, I guess, what we buy for a 2-week period or longer. A lot of these things will last a while because I got bigger things like rice and quinoa and millet that you kind of eat through slowly in a month or two. Yes, we got sushi rice for sushi. So we are going to load up the table, show you kind of everything we got, and then we'll go through each item and explain what it is or how we use it in our cooking for the next couple weeks. So let's go get the grocery bags. This was $261 worth of stuff for the next couple weeks, which is normally what we do. Well, I guess we'll start with the rice first so we can get it out of Jasper's face, but we needed more sushi rice, and we like to make homemade sushi.
Well, we haven't used this brand yet, but I bet it will work.
I'm sure it'll work. It said it was sushi rice. It's all they had there. And speaking of sushi, we also buy rice vinegar for the sushi as well. That is part of it.
Okay. Pepper?
We could start with peppers, yes. Yeah.
What do you like to do with peppers?
Eat them.
He just eats them. He'll actually just take bites, which I think we've mentioned in one of our other grocery haul videos. It's just
right.
Just yes, exactly.
I want some down.
Perfect. Right. We've got lots of peppers. I also added
it's one.
We needed dishwasher pods for our dishwasher, and then we also needed dish soap. So just some extra kind of products that were in there.
How many peppers it is for them?
How many peppers?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 peppers is what you picked out. And Jasper picked the peppers out because he really wanted them. He also picked out bananas. We ended up, we always go to the section at the side. We go and we shop at Superstore, and they always have 30% off bananas kind of on the side that are single bananas that are starting to go a little bit brown. And we just end up freezing these right away. And we like to use these for smoothies or making, what is that vegan ice cream thing? I think it's called vegan nice cream.
That's here.
Yeah. You know, you could get lucky too if you don't like the more ripe bananas. Sometimes they have single greenish bananas in there.
I think there was some more. These are a little greening still on them. I got kind of lucky. They put some fresher ones in there. And then there's some kind of older ones.
Okay, I'm going to start clearing here.
Arvin will slowly clear it off as we do it.
No.
I guess I can go right over here. I didn't want to make almond milk, so I bought this stuff. And we really like the unsweetened original from Silk. Seems to be the best kind of fortified one. And it's kind of nice to have a fortified milk. Yep. Yes, and we've got some hummus. What do you like to do with hummus? You like to? I wouldn't lick the sides of the containers though, because not very cleanly. Okay,
let's keep going. Okay.
What else? Arvin can pick something. Oh.
I assume we needed. I guess we're doing more avocados. I think from what I've heard from Jasper's excitement, that's probably gonna be in sushi.
Yes.
No, it's one.
I don't know.
two,
Are we
three,
gonna make
4.
sushi tonight? I guess we could make sushi for dinner.
Hey, I see the circles on you. I see circles on you.
From Jasper's excitement, we're probably gonna make sushi tonight for dinner
I
because
want
you
sushi.
seem very, very excited. Which I guess the other thing we're gonna use in sushi is sweet
That's
potatoes. Superstore always has these ridiculously big sweet potatoes, but they taste pretty good. So I got 2 of them, and we like to do, what is it, sweet potato sushi, and we do avocados in it. Bought some cucumbers. I actually didn't grab carrots. That's the one thing I kind of forgot to grab.
That's fine.
That's okay.
We'd only shred that a bit.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's not a big deal.
We don't mess it up.
We've got, I mentioned, we got onions up here. We always get like a big bag of onions because we make a lot of curries and soup broths and different stir fries, vegetable stir fries. I feel like onions taste really good and everything. And we already have some garlic from our garden. We got that. We also got ginger for the stir fries. I really like to do kind of like the Asian stir fries with all of the ginger, and there's a few different Filipino recipes that have ginger in them as well that I really like the mungo and arroscaldo. So
We have different kinds of tofu. They're in different spots on the table. So there's, what is this one? Soft tofu. The soft tofu, I guess, the whole point was for miso.
Yeah.
Sounds like we forgot to buy the miso. And we also like to buy extra firm tofu for like other recipes like fries and not fries but like stir fries.
Stir fries, yeah. I do because you can cut them up in cubes and they stay together a little bit better if you get the extra firm tofu. We've got over here, I got some turmeric so I can make curries.
This is interesting because I don't think we've ever gotten fresh turmeric. I've seen it in the store.
Normally we just use the powdered turmeric, but I saw some this time in the store and I figured we could just freeze the ones that we don't use, and then it tends to be, like with our ginger, it's easier to grate when it's frozen.
Yeah.
So I figured turmeric will be kind of the same thing. And fresh turmeric and ginger, I feel like it's going to be better than just the powdered stuff. Because I ran out of ginger and I've been using powdered ginger, but it's just not as good as having like a chunk of ginger in your stir fry. And then we've got some cucumbers over here. We like the mini ones, and Jasper mentioned hummus earlier. So we're gonna dip hummus.
So I don't think we've ever bought millet from Superstore, but I guess they come in nice big bags there.
I saw it in the international aisle. So.
And another green. Quinoa. Yeah, we tend to pair these up with rice, and we do like a mixed green kind of bowl, since they all kind of cook at the same time. So those are the greens.
Yeah, they were a little bit cheaper too, because normally we get them at Bulk Barn, but yeah, there was big enough bags, and I didn't want to have to make 2 different grocery runs. So I figured it would be better.
Looks like they got rice noodles.
You have a hard time thinking. Yeah, rice noodles, because these are like the pad thai style noodles, so I figured I'd make some kind of fried rice noodles with those. And I bought more sesame oil over there. Where is the sesame oil? Yeah, Arvin can grab it.
It's in there.
It's over there. Sesame oil, and I like to add that to a lot of the pad thai kind of stir-fried noodles when we're cooking them.
Alright, let's talk about all the frozen stuff here. This looks like frozen veg, Bangkok style. This is 3 pepper and onions.
Yeah, I just get some frozen veg because a lot of the fresh stuff doesn't last as long, and I don't like to have to go shopping all the time, so just having frozen.
And a California mix. I guess the nice thing about some of the frozen veg is already prepped too. It's like sliced in a certain way. So it does save us time as well.
It makes it a little bit easier, and
I'm trying not to make noise. And then there's 1 bag of berries here as well.
just 1 bag of berries. We already had some berries, so I figured I'd just grab 1 this time.
So what else is
We
left?
forgot to mention the lemon juice, so we're we're running low on lemon juice. And a lot of the time I feel like all of our fresh lemons go bad really quickly. So I just...
The bottled stuff's pretty good that way.
Yeah, it's good. I buy that.
And I'm gonna have to reach around because everything's in the far end now. What is this? Megan, let's say Megan. It's yogurt of some sort.
Yeah, it's made with coconut. So this is a plain coconut milk vegan yogurt from Rivera. This is a really delicious one. We've been buying this for the past couple years now, and I really like the taste of this one. We've got creamy peanut butter, just natural. I like the Adams one. It wasn't on sale this time. I try to get them when they're on sale, but we just needed more peanut butter, so I just grabbed a big jar of it.
Yeah, it's our go-to for peanut butter. There are a lot of good options now that don't add any sugar, so...
Lots of different options, but I like the ones at least that are in the glass jars because it feels a little bit less wasteful than to get the plastic ones. Because I reuse these glass ones quite a bit throughout the house. We'll like store things in them.
Looks like we got coconut milk.
Some coconut milk for curry. I figured it would be really nice to make more curry because we made a really good curry a few nights ago for your family and it was so good.
I was gonna say we make Biko too, but I guess we're kind of on the no sugar thing.
Yeah, we shouldn't make Biko because that's a pretty sugary one. I bet you could make a sugar-free Biko by using xylitol or something, but we try to avoid using a lot of sugars and xylitol if we can because it's not really good for you to have a ton of sweeteners.
I don't know if it would brown the same way, so...
Oh, that's true,
I wouldn't.
because you have to kind of stir it and
I don't know if it would
caramelize a little bit,
so.
yeah.
That's an experiment.
That's okay.
We could throw some money at that if you want.
Yeah. We got some bok choy. Now, we do have some bok choy in the garden, so I'm going to use those first, I think. But we wanted to have more for a stir fry, or what else do we use it for? Sometimes we make pho, and I really like the bok choy when we make pho.
Yeah. I mean, stir fries or just saute. Sometimes you just have it by itself.
Yeah.
With
Exactly.
Like, some white seasonings. You know, kind of when you're not really planning out your meals, you're like, I just need to cook it before it goes bad.
Yeah, and then you just kind of stir fry it with a bunch of veggies. That's what I normally do. Just make a bunch of veggie stir fries. And then I always like to have mushrooms on hand. So we got some portobello mushrooms.
Portobello?
Portobello.
I don't know why I say it that
And
way.
then they actually had some oyster mushrooms this time, which, I mean, if you watch some of our other gardening videos, hopefully in this fall we have some of our own homegrown oyster mushrooms in the garden. That would be ideal if they actually start, but it's really hard to find oyster mushrooms. I feel like we haven't had them probably in 2 or 3 months. So I picked some up today. At least we got some oysters this time. And then since we're on the mushroom train, I also got some cremini mushrooms as well, just a big bag of cremini mushrooms.
Does the mushroom chain go shroom shroom?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I should keep that in there. Oh, you mentioned
did.
extra firm. Okay.
We don't...
We've got... Other thing we got is some tomatoes, which might be hard to see because it's in a bunch of packaging,
Yeah.
which seems a little...
I'm wondering why you picked that one, but, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, there wasn't many tomatoes to choose from. I always, kind of hate that about a lot of these products. They're just, very packaged, and it's a little unfortunate we don't have any kind of zero waste stores closer by, but Superstore is kind of the best, cheapest option. I'm not going to go 30 minutes downtown and waste a bunch of gas and time to go to a zero waste store. So, and they're really expensive. I feel like it's just, not doable for a bigger family to be able to shop zero waste on a budget. We're budget shopping over here, so we only have so many options. And then we've got some Royal Gala apples. I normally just get a 5-pound bag of them because Jasper will eat a lot of apples.
And...
We
Oh,
have
yes. What is that?
finally got more garlic powder. We keep running out of garlic powder Or I keep going to use garlic powder in recipes and we're always out. So I made sure to put that on the list this time. And I don't think you mentioned tamari, but we've got some tamari. We have a little bit left in the fridge, but I tend to use them, like I said, for the stir fries. So I wanted to make sure we had enough of that left. And I guess that's kind of everything that we have for the next couple weeks. And if you want to go on my Instagram, I do post on a daily basis and show kind of what we're making with all this stuff. So if you're interested in what we actually end up making with all of the groceries, then you can kind of check out my Instagram below. But I hope that you liked today's video and that you got some ideas for your whole food, plant-based, kind of low sugar lifestyle that you want to try out, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
It keeps popping out.